All right. Welcome to the studio, Yoav. Thank you for your presentation. You kicked off the Future Frontend conference with your talk about compilers in Qwik. Would you like to very briefly summarize what you just told the audience?
All right. Briefly, it is about the philosophy of Qwik, right? The Qwik's optimizer compiler is about JavaScript streaming and automatic optimization. At the end of the day, it's about making it easier for you as a developer to just write your code and write your business logic and not care about those things, right? And have the best user experience you can through the code you can write with Qwik.
Nice. We are now at the second Future Frontend conference, and last year Mishko Hevery gave a talk about Qwik, and that was the first time I had ever heard of it. And now a year has passed, and you're here with an update. But what's changed and what's coming? What's exciting for Qwik right now?
Well, there's a few things that are exciting, right? We're growing the community. Qwik has become a more community-driven right now, right? It came out of Builder.io, and Builder.io was the main sponsor for it since its inception. And now it's moving to a new home and having its own kind of thing. So it used to be under the website of Qwik.builder.io. Now it's going to be under Qwik.dev, right? And Builder is still remaining a sponsor of Qwik. But we're also seeking more sponsors. That is one thing. Second thing is we're gearing towards 2.0, and that means there's kind of a refactoring of the code to make it a little bit more coherent for other contributors to come and enjoy. There's also more work being done on the performance side in terms of how we serialize things into the HTML. So we used to do what it is right now, right, is comments inside the HTML that kind of show them. And now it's going to be smaller comments. That way the HTML payload is going to be even less. So more performance, better experience, easier to contribute to, widening the ecosystem, having more libraries that developers can use. So for example, Qwik UI is a community-driven project from a lot of the core contributors to Qwik, which is coming out. We have people like Fabian Hiller involved, and he put out a form library for Qwik almost a year ago as well. Exciting things are happening, and we're all about building a community that is really fun, engaging, and helps each other. And that is most of the things.
Nice. Yeah, it seems like in the recent years we've gone from frameworks being just like things that enthusiast open source maintainers maintain on their own time to being something that have significant corporate sponsorship. So Builder is still behind Qwik despite the domain, but is there sort of like other corporate or industry interest in sort of supporting Qwik?
Right. So actually, just yesterday, I got a text that Vercel is going to sponsor us for a little bit. So that is exciting, and we're still looking for more things, more sponsors. So if your company wants to help sponsor Qwik, we're setting up still like open collective and all kinds of things. So all of this is kind of in the works, but the team is mostly focused on working towards Qwik 2.0, so it's kind of hard to juggle all these things together. Me, myself, in terms of my personal life, I just had a baby girl 6 months ago, so that is preoccupying me a lot. So hopefully, we can set a good flow for companies that are interested in helping out. Come join and sponsor. Other than that, there's a lot of POCs being done by certain companies, big names, which we still cannot discuss until they'll be happy about it. But there are other applications and new startups that are being built with Qwik, and they're incredible in terms of the way that the experience is. So, for example, one of them is Rosabee, a company from Belgium that has built a kind of a system for making appointments at doctors. It used to be an Angular app, and then they switched to Qwik, and they kind of also talked about this. Antoine Parret, I'm sorry if I'm butchering his last name, has been giving some talks about how we did this transition and how the experience for both the developers and the users have improved immensely. It's interesting times. And again, we have a lot of other community projects like I've mentioned during my talk. So we have Qwik Angular, so you can put Angular components inside Qwik, and also Qwik View. You can put View components inside Qwik. And one of the most popular integrations is Qwik Astro integration. You can use Qwik inside Astro, which is the other way around. And hopefully, After we get to 2.0 and start working on other things that are interesting, we could do kind of the other way around, that you could put Qwik inside a React application maybe, or inside Next.js. That is something I wanted to do for a year and a half now. Still have not gotten around to it. Hopefully we'll have time. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, that all sounds very exciting, and congratulations on a baby. Yeah. Do we have time for a few more questions, or? Okay. So this is the future of Frontend. You work on Qwik, so I'm assuming that for you, Qwik is, how you imagine the future of your Frontend development to look like. Yeah. What else are you excited about, like in the ecosystem? Not necessarily in Qwik, but in the Frontend in general. Like, what is next? What will we be talking about in future Frontend 2025 or 6?
Well, I think in terms of front end, I think general UI is going to change, right? With how interfaces are built in general. So we're yet to see where it's going to go, like in terms of AR, VR things. Those are the things that are really interesting to see how interfaces for that are going to become a thing. And other than that, like how interfaces are changing now with AI and conversational stuff with LLMs, like things are changing. Right, so people right now are expecting always just to have a text input and just write that. So is that reducing front end into just a text input? I don't know. What is going to happen? It depends on how the adoption is going to be. How is this going to change how people kind of interact with things? Yeah, exciting times. It's going to be very changing. What is really exciting me lately about front end and the future of it is like all the new things that are coming to CSS and things that the TC39 are working on. So. Stuff like signals maybe becoming a thing within the JavaScript. The type annotations inside JavaScript. So maybe we can have types in JavaScript. Who knows? And then we wouldn't have to have a compile step. Again, more performance and more DX because you'll have to wait less time for compilation and stuff like that. So those kind of things that are just back to simplicity a little bit and less kind of unknown abstractions that happen. That might be a good trend.
Nice. Well, I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of content here to look forward to. We have now the AI UI session coming up next, like you just spoke about, and then we have TC39 panel tomorrow. So, hopefully you're going to have a great conference. Welcome to Finland, and glad to have you here.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Yeah, and thanks here for the presentation, and I'll speak to you soon. Right. Yeah.